Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Dungeon. I'll go over why we're looking at the pause menu in a moment. Last time, we managed to get to the actual Master Sword. We'll showcase that in a moment when we unpause. And yeah, we managed to track down Neru's Flame, which was the last missing piece. It has a cool riddle thing where it's like, uh, looking for brilliant petals, the sayings of love, or whatever it says, something along those lines. It was looking for a rose bush. Thankfully, there was one right next to where the little shrine was, so that was pretty simple to get. So we went and got a rose bush, and in turn, it gives us Neru's flame, which mixed with the goddess longsword becomes something. I don't remember what that tier of sword was called, but with the Din's Flame we already had added on, it becomes the actual Master Sword. Not quite the true Master Sword yet, we have a few more tiers to go. So, the Master Sword, it has a cool spin attack and beam attacks like it should when you're on full health. Anyways, after that, we took a trip to the Nether. We were traveling around a couple bastions looking for extra Zelda tools and things or an equipment or whatever. And we did find a really cool new boss from Bosses of Mass Destruction, I believe the mod is called. It was basically a giant hand, and it kept launching lasers and launching itself and causing explosions. It's a very cool fight. I did explore the Nether a little bit more and found two more of them if we want to rematch them at all. So that's pretty cool. We were also looking for Kakariko alloy blocks. We didn't find any extra ones, so we're still down on one. But I do now have a high Magisteel pickaxe, so we can go back and look for those whenever. Anyways, between episodes, as I said, I did a little bit of more looking for Kakariko alloy, but didn't find any. Explored the Nether a little bit more, and as usual, went around beating up mobs, gaining EP, upgrading gear a little bit with just extra EP values. And just as I was doing that, before I was about to, as I was doing a bunch of that prep work before starting, um, yeah. Yeah, there's a certain boss bar up here right now. So a Remaru spawned and tried to eat me, and I barely got away in time. And it is currently still down right below us, so that's where we're starting. Uh, and here's the Master Sword. What is that called? At it's helps if you spell it right. What is this tier called again? Master Sword, the White Goddess Sword. That's what it is. Cool. I could not remember. So, Remaru here. Is fighting them a really bad idea? Yes. Yes, it is. Am I going to do it anyways? Yes. Yes, I am. You can go away for a moment. Let's pull out the big. Let's pull out our best weapons. Death Blessing still isn't learnt. Wind Manipulation. I should probably have that on Invigorates, although Embracing Drain might work here, actually. Or a sword in Strengthen, obviously. Self-regen's already on. Coercion's not going to do anything. We're too weak in comparison. Um, Instant Move, Violent Break. I mean, I think our only option now is to go in and try it. Do I want to be on Invigorate or Draining, Embracing Drain? I don't know. Anyways, oh, we just got hit by a Black Thunder. We're already just about dead. Invigorate. Where is he? Where is Remaru? Yeah, this is gonna go as poorly as expected. I forgot you could teleport as well. We can't even damage you. You have physical attack resistance and all that stuff. Um, Death Blessing isn't learnt. Drain. Invigorate. I wish I could cycle backwards through this instead of having to cycle all the way through. Why do you have 4,000 health? Didn't you only have 250 or something like that? I don't think I can win this fight. I truly cannot hurt you. Oh, there it is. You know, I did better than I expected. Magical interference reduces magic damage from targets weaker than you and partially... Okay, it's not weak. It's not weaker than me, so that was never going to help out. You know, that went better than expected. I knew I was going to lose that fight, but we did manage to last longer than I thought due to lust abilities, so that's pretty cool. I do want to test something real quick. Would Embracing Drain actually be able to grab them? 819, 819, that one. Do you actually stay around? Yes, you do, actually. I wasn't sure if you would. Okay, I can actually keep you in that. So, yes, I can catch Remaru. Problem. Remaru is way too strong. Embracing Drain will not stop him in time. And we will just keep getting battered the whole time. So technically speaking, if I am incredibly good with it, and I time a bunch of drains and Embracing Drain, and just keep cycling back to Invigorate time and time again, I probably could very, very, very technically win that fight. Problem is, we're just going to keep losing EP every time we try, and we're not going to be... we're going to just keep dying. Electricity resist would be very nice. We could go train that just by getting struck by lightning over and over again. Magic resistance... Oh yeah, that's just base magic resistance, not specific types. Pain resistance we're slowly building up. I mean, that's also physical attack resistance, I think, and poison resistance. So that might be our best way right now for training up resistances, but we're just never going to win that fight. I need to play that perfectly. So, maybe if I had Death's Blessing, I don't have to aim. I can just run around and just, yeah, get that attack off for free a couple of times. As long as I'm within 15 blocks of radius, I believe, that's just the damage that I can get on without aiming. Which means I could just dodge and use that attack over and over again. So I think I technically have answers to Remaru. But my answer to Remaru is not to defeat Remaru via combat. It is to just drain away Remaru's life force over like a 20-minute fight, I think. Do we want to keep testing this? I think Remaru's getting the thumbnail now just because that's the first time we see one spawn naturally. So I'm going to go do that real quick. I kind of want to try this. This is a silly idea. Like, this is not a fight we are at all prepared for. But I kind of want to try it. So, hello, Remaru. You're definitely getting the thumbnail. Death's Blessing would be nice to get beforehand, but it's just going to take too long to train it up. We're going to attempt this one more time, I think. Because I think I can technically do it. Every death is a sort of reset, though. Death's Blessing. Because when we die, Remaru gets part of our EP and just gets stronger. So I think I could only attempt this one more time without him getting too strong. Death's Blessing. Let's get one more training point. Figured it wouldn't be enough. Invigorate, Rebirth. Rebirth being in the middle there is a little bit... is a little bad. It makes it harder to get to what I actually want. I was hoping for the thing. Oh yes, I did go grab resources to try and get enchanting table. Would this actually work? Actually, hold on. If I don't actually land a hit here, Drain gives me that effect. Drain gives me an effect that allows me to just drain things via my hits. 120. Drain. Yeah, every one of my hits, it's going to very slowly drain away EP whenever I can get it off. Okay, yeah, we are slowly winning this fight. It's weird, but we can do it. Like, I don't get one-shot by Black Lightning if I'm on any amount, if I'm at full. So, just full-on invigorates over and over again. Getting embraces off every once in a while. Let me fly away, please. Drain. Invigorate. Yeah, I very, very technically can win this fight. It is not great, but... Get a... there it is. Yeah, that's just never gonna happen. It's technically possible, but it's never gonna happen. I just wanted to give it one more shot. What is that? Saturation 2, okay. Oh well, I think I have some inventory stuff to deal with, and then we'll figure out something else to do. I think that's possible, but only very barely. 1 second. Okay, so most of the inventory stuff is dealt with now. I'm going to use some of those netherite scraps we got last time, and a bunch of other stuff to make the kiln real quick. And I also just put together an enchantment table. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, there we go, exactly what I wanted. Or, technically, what's the word? Efficiency would have been nice too, but I'll settle for just Fortune. That's the more important one anyways for us right now, considering how fast it already is. And we now have the kiln, which means we can go ahead and smelt up the rest of our magic ore into magisteel. And now that we have Fortune, I can go mine the rest of that and get a pretty hefty sum of it. I think I can just use coal in this thing, right? Yes I can, cool. So now magic ore is gonna smelt up. That's enough for 1 high magisteel ingot, I think, if I'm remembering the conversion rates right. Definitely would love to have great sage for this, but for now we're just gonna have to settle for that. Need to get 249 more of these, and they're very rare. Also, you have more of these soul stars from bosses of mass destruction. Really, I think they're just a very low drop from like piglin brutes or something. Oh, and it's actually going somewheres now. Interesting. It didn't before. So somewhere's in that direction. I'm assuming there's a cool new boss, so we might follow that today. Anyways, that's slowly building up. Oh, we can get 1 pure magisteel nugget right now. Cool. Let's see. Need the kiln, that's running. Upgraded, enchanted the pickaxe, so that's nice. Is there anything else I want to do before we start running off somewheres? I think that's it. Oh yes, I have a whole bunch of battle will manuals and skill books. I'm picking up way too many of these skill books. They're rare drops from, or they're not even that rare. You just get them randomly whenever you kill a mob occasionally. But 2 battle whale manuals, 1 for air flight. Okay, that's a decent one. Technician, we already have. This random backpack I picked up somewheres, this one can just be for extra skill books we don't care about. And... really a duplicate already. Hyper Vitality. Allows stamina use for innate weapon skills. +4 max health, +2 stamina. Cooldown 20% of weapons innate power. Do I want that? 4 max health and 2 stamina. Passive 1, Forbidden Strength, Swordmaster Technician. We have Guard, and we have Phantom Ascent for mobility. That's just an extra jump. I wish it told us what those skills did right there, but oh well. Impact Guard reduces stamina consumption of guarding. You can now guard against explosions, fire, magic, and projectiles with 80% efficiency. I mean, that just seems like a better guard version, so go with that. I mean, we're not using epic fight. The epic fight combat, we're not using it as often as the other one anyways. Swordmaster we already have. It just makes you a little bit faster. Berserker. +6 stamina. Gain extra attack for each 1% of missing health. Yeah, I don't really want that. It makes it faster the weaker you are, but I don't really want to be weak in this mod pack. Anything can one-shot you if you're below max health. Guard, we have Energizing Guard. Emergency Escape. You can now cancel your attacks by dodging, allowing dodging when out of stamina. Allows dodging when out of stamina, excuse me. That's pretty good. Maybe better than something we have. I don't know. Ooh, roll dodge skill. Learn that. That's going to be better than the other one. So now... There we go. I forgot what button I had that on for a moment. What? Oh yeah, we have an ability that lets us use stamina instead of... Or health instead of stamina whenever we want to use stuff like that. Yeah, that one's getting changed out. I'd rather just not dodge. Wait, is this the one? You can now cancel your action by dodging, allows dodging when out of stamina. Okay, yep, that's replacing Forbidden Strength, definitely. We did lose 4 max health because of that, though. Okay, but we do have a bit of a cooldown. I'm definitely still need a certain amount of stamina before I can dodge. Yeah, not entirely sure what that is, but I'm sure it's good. Forbidden Strength, that's the one we just got rid of. Hyper Vitality, we already looked at. Stamina Pillager. And attack damage 3 stamina. Gains... Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't remember what Technician or Swordmaster does, so hold off a moment. And... Step. I think I prefer the roll anyways. Technician, Swordmaster, Stamina Pillager. Steps going in there. We have too many Stamina Pillager books right now. So basically, it's which ones of these do we want? Technician, regain stamina when dodging right before an enemy attacks you. So like perfect dodge, extra attack speed, or... That's probably better than perfect dodge. So there we go. So our epic fight combat is now considerably stronger if we want to, if we're going to use it. Hmm. I don't know if that passive is working. The one that... Wait, why can I still do that? Uh... Why can't I still do that? Didn't I just give up that ability? Go away. Or... Oh, okay, so that you can go in here, and I'm assuming that's experience. You can change back out passives. Cool. Dodge is roll. Passive 1 is that stuff. Passive 2, 3... Guard and Okay, it's mobility versus dodge actions. Okay, so is step a dodge or a mobility? I'm now curious. I've used Epic Fight before, but definitely, but I've never gotten super in depth with how a lot of this stuff works. Step, mobility or dodge? It's a dodge action. Um, I don't know. The dodge is cooler, but okay, the dodge is the roll is cooler, but this is cheaper and I don't know. It looks like it brings us about the same distance, but I can do this twice when I can do this 3 times in a time it takes me to do it once of the other one. So probably go with step instead. I'm not fighting in F5 a whole lot anyways. Anyways, I've definitely got distracted there for a few moments. Let's exit that for now. Let's follow this star, because we're still considerably too weak to be taking on Tensura bosses, but we do need to kill a bunch of other bosses for our evolution. Because right now, I believe we're about 100,000 EP short, so we're like halfway there, but we still need to kill a few bosses for our evolution. So might as well just fly this direction. I think this is just about the right way. And let's throw another one of these real quick. Okay, so it is this direction. I just lost track of it for a moment. Shouldn't take me too long. Our flight speed is relatively quick, and I'll just kill any major mobs I see along the way. So I'll see you in a little bit. I'm curious what this boss is going to be. Okay, so I just found a ruined portal with an extra battle will manual. I need to throw the star again. Ooh, diamond path. That's a good one. That's just a lot of extra defense. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely still heading in this direction. Needed to double check that. And I'm curious how much EP this thing has. 10,000, that's like nothing. So, I was hoping there might be a good reward and this thing would have like a whole bunch of stuff. I'll just take the extra Din's Flame. I need it for evolving the sword any further anyways. But oh well, figured while I was there, might as well just try it and see what we got. I'm still working on training up Death's Blessing as I go, but I'm still just running around killing stuff mode, heading in that direction. There we go. So I found it. This is what the star is leading to. I stopped because there was a couple of dragons over there. So I ran over there to go deal with them, and just used Death Blessing a couple more times. So now we have this. Okay, I see. 4, 5. Okay. So I was assuming that it worked something more akin to how hockey works, where you hold it down and anything that's close enough will get negative effects and eventually die if you're strong enough in comparison. But apparently you need to have it activated for 5 seconds and then it will insta-kill anything that is strong enough in that area. Offensive lust is... There it is. Let's look at the exact specifics of it, shall we? Every 100 ticks, or whenever it hits 5, instantly kills all mobs within that radius if their EP is lower than 50% of the players, and restore our extended MP and AP by the target's EP. If they're between 50 and 75%, drain 25% and heals half their HP and damage, and deals half, blah. Okay, so if we were to say use this on Remaru, it would deal half of Remaru's HP and drain 5% of their EP every time the timer hits 5. Hold on. So this is the spot where that thing was leading us to. It's got a whole bunch. It's got a skeleton spawner in it. It's just gonna infinitely spawn them. Ooh, one of them instantly gave us another one of these things, or these soul stars, which is probably good, because from the looks of it, we might need that for activating this ritual. Just chiseled stone altar, as expected. So 4 of these, I have 5 of them. What's upstairs? We got a chest and an ice pillar. What's in here? Oh yes, the sword also became pure magisteel and now does 50 attack damage. It is now stronger than the Tempest Scale sword. I think this Tempest Scale sword looks cooler, but is weaker. And along the way, while I was just like traveling, I found a few dragons, and in their chest, and a few dragons, few ruined portals, a couple other little bits and bobs, and got 2 more Battle Will manuals. So Battle Will, just baseline, that's the one that regains aura, if I remember correctly. Oh, and we got one downstairs as well for a spawner down there. Oh, this is just like a little room. It's actually got like crafting stuff in it. Cauldrons. Cool. Oh, it does have one more spawner as well. There's no way for us to pick up spawners, so might as well just break them. Oh yeah, breaking spawners is important. They drop the things. Anyways, a couple bits and bobs, couple battle wills, just a few goodies. Nothing super important along the way. I already have instant move. Should probably start learning those battle wills, but some more important stuff I think happened. Anyways, let's get ready for combat. I already have 2. Just pull out to the other 2 we have. That one's already activated. Don't need to reactivate it. Yeah, it seems like there are some very specific mobs that give these quite frequently, but... There we go. The Night Lich. Where... Oh, hello there. Okay, you're cool. Can I get out there to take a picture of you real quick? Get back here. I want your picture. So, is that 3,000? Oh, that's only 300. It does have Tensura skills. It's got teleportation. Again, this feels like a Zelda boss. So, are you actually gonna come down at us, or cast magic or something, or are you just... What? I kind of want to see you do something. Come on. If you do have EP, I can't see it because you're really strong. So I'm not really sure what's going on with you. I mean, oh, hold on. Do you have damage gates? Is that what those little 3 dots in your health bar thing are? That's not very scary. We have already regenerated the Okay, you're immune to arrows. Oh, hold on. I need you to launch one of those. back at me, please. Is this a case where I have to hit him with his own attacks? Come on, launch the right one, please. Okay, I can slice him, but it didn't do damage. Hello, Mark Lauren. You will kill me. We found another Otherworlder. Where are you going? Yeah, this... So we can hit you, but it doesn't do damage. So yes, I am fairly certain this is one of those cases where I very specifically have to launch the right attack back at you. Problem is, you are terrible at aiming your own attack at me. I think I see, but I cannot do for some reason. Oh, I didn't see that chest. Thank you for that. I am not in any danger right now. Where are you? Come on. Come on, I need you to launch the very specific attack, and I need to try and knock it back. Which is just not working. You look very cool. But if I can't actually fight you, it kind of makes fighting you annoying. Let's try going empty-handed whenever the next one comes. That might be a little bit easier to try and knock it back at him. Come on, fire. Nope, that definitely didn't launch back. 1 second, I might need to look this one up. Yeah, no, I just can't, I'm either just timing that poorly and missing, or I can't launch it back and I'm misunderstanding this fight. Yeah, nope, definitely feel like I timed that one right. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to assume that this is something with the Tensura compatibility thing that is making it so that arrows and sword swings don't work on it. But guess what does? Wind manipulation. So, did I just launch something back at you with wind manipulation? Did that work when nothing else did? No idea. So, apparently this thing has immunity to anything besides, like, elemental magic or whatnot. Ooh, new attack. What is it gonna do? I'm gonna let you cast it. Oh, I can launch those backs. I just can't do it with I just can't do it with a normal sword swing, either due to lag or to something else, not entirely sure what. Okay, so yeah. Oh, if I hit you with that, it seems like it's actually messing up your attack thing. Phase 3. Do you have a special attack for this phase, or is this the phase 3 attack? Hey, look, I can stop that too with wind. Ooh, hello there. I'm letting it cast these spells, because I can win this fight whenever, now that I know how to. What is... Oh, it summons phantoms, that's what that was. Okay. If you're just gonna summon phantoms, then I hate you and you have to die, because I hate those things so much. Come on, final phase, you got one more special attack to showcase. You're a very cool boss. And actually, I'm gonna assume with Tensura, you're considerably harder than normal. But, yeah. Our flight and the fact that we started with wind manipulation makes this easy. But I'm sure there are like a million other skills and uniques that were whatnot that we could have started with that would have made this even better. Like, I could probably kill this thing with Drain pretty easily. I can cure... Okay, so I have messed up. But I can heal away my, Magicule poisoning. So that's pretty good. Just have to keep spamming this button for a little bit. I'm gonna finish this fight, just because I might be in danger if I'm not careful with this. Do that. Okay, I need just like a couple inventory spaces open real quick, just to make sure I don't lose any of the rewards. Wow, I severely messed up by using Drain on him. I need immunity to Magicule poisoning. I know you can get it eventually through some skills. I just don't remember which specific ones. Are you no longer taking damage? It kind of seems like you're no longer taking damage. Oh, why is my Magicule poisoning, like, ramping up in speed? Oh, it's only 2 damage now instead of 4, because we were at Magicule damage 4, but it's happening a lot faster. Ow. Come on, I just need to lose, like, 10% more. How are you... I just healed the boss. I forgot I could do that. Come on. Come on, I messed this up big time. Get down here. Come on. Oh, this was a severe mistake. Hey, look, it's one of those things. We could actually clear that out without, like, breaking through the walls or something for once. I've never done that before. Because we can buy the key. Where's the boss? Where did the boss go? Yeah, I messed this up big time. Where is it? Oh, it's still up there. It just won't come down for some reason. Come on. Aggro on me, please. And... why are you now immune to this damage, too? I have a feeling this is broken, because it is now immune to all damage types. This could be a problem. I cannot drain this thing to death, because I will die instead. What if I try Death Blessing on it? That might work. Yeah, I think I've broken this. I'm not entirely sure how I've broken this, but I believe I have broken this. Where did the boss go again? Why do you keep doing this? This is silly. This is very silly. Like, this enemy is definitely not supposed to be immune to all damage types. And... Are you kidding me? Oh, it was still in damage range. Cool. Gotcha. You have completed the challenge Night Vanquisher. I accidentally made that boss immortal for a moment there, but we're fine. We still win. A bunch of enchanting books. Ancient Anima, which is used for some crafting things. That's pretty cool. Table of Elevation. Okay. So I accidentally made an immortal boss somehow, but we managed to win in the end anyways. That thing didn't even have EP. Like, I don't think we got an EP reward from that for some reason, despite the fact that... Oh wait, no, that mod doesn't have a compat of any sort. Why is that mod in? Was that a prerequisite for... Was that a prerequisite for, like, Overlord or something like that? The Overlord add-on for Tensura actually had a couple prerequisites I missed. I might have had that one added in because of that. No idea. Oh well, it's in, it has cool bosses that somehow broke. But it definitely had Tensura magic. It definitely had Tensura skills because it had, like, presence concealment and whatnot. So there's definitely something going on where it has some sort of compatibility at least. No idea. Something was weird there for sure. Stop doing this. Why does it keep doing that? Occasionally the same item will just not stack together. Come on. Anyways, that's probably enough here in the snow biome. We could go hunting for igloos that could have the frost wand, but I think that's about... Oh, hold on. Here's another Neru's thing. Definitely should pick this up over here. A crunchy snack so crisp and bright. Underground treasure. Growing in soils embrace tight. What? Glowberries, then? If I had to guess? A crunchy snack so crisp and bright. Yeah, it's gotta be glowberries, then. I don't think I have any. I've never collected them. This one doesn't have an underground. So, I don't think we're picking up that Neru's light. Definitely don't have what it's asking for. So there's... What are we getting up to now? I don't know. I definitely have to head home and deal with some inventory management real quick. So, do I just want to teleport home and go deal with that? Or do I fly back and just kill a bunch of stuff along the way? Because definitely still need to kill a bunch of stuff. I mean, Are we gonna go take Death's Blessing and try to rematch Remaru? I think we might be doing that before we end off. So let me go drop off some inventory stuff real quick. We might have a chance this time. Ooh, that's a good thing. I should actually clear that out and hope it has enough stuff for us to get a good magic book or something. So 1 second. I'll just be back with I'll just be back to showcase what sort of loot's in here, I think. There's a whole bunch of chests across various layers. It's got good stuff, or it can have good stuff, but I don't know if I can even take most of it with me right now. Okay, so I just spent the last 10-15 minutes literally dismantling this entire thing because I keep hearing this strange little hum, and I thought the game was glitching out because stuff in my inventory kept shifting around and whatnot, and I just could not figure out why. Turns out, I have the insanity effect, and I have that because my aura is above 125, and it was actually making me lose it slightly. Like, the insanity effect, I've apparently never had it for long enough to realize what happens with it. Yeah, it was getting to me. Okay, that's... do I have a good way of wasting aura right now? Aura sword? Aura sword, elephant stampede. That cost aura. Or it's supposed to. Apparently, it doesn't actually take enough to lower my aura stat any. Interesting. So yeah, the insanity effect did its job and it was actually messing with me pretty heavily. That's a new one. Haven't had that happen to me before. Anyways, your Magisteel Sword is not the answer this thing is searching for. Got a whole bunch of stuff from that Iron Spells. Definitely need to deal with inventory stuff. Okay, so it's asking for the same thing. It just wants a glowberry. Cool. I'm assuming that anyone I go to is going to want a glowberry then. And I'll need to get a glowberry before I can get anything else. Good to know. Smoke on the water. Found a pirate ship. Might as well just clear it out real quick. Get some extra EP while I'm here. I'm not sure if there's going to be anything actually good in here, though. Enchanted books and that stuff. I mean, if it had glowberries, that would be perfect, but I somehow doubt it. Anyways, might as well just clear it out because we're here, and then I'm going to go home and deal with inventory stuff. Okay, inventory's dealt with, I think, all the way. Yep, I forgot I actually found a spider's den, and I actually have 2 web gun schematics. Where was that? Yeah, when I was traveling off in this direction, I went in, cleared out all the spiders, and then just kept going after opening the chest. There was nothing super exciting except for these, so I more or less forgot all about it. Anyways, I think we're good to attempt this. This is such a bad idea. Like, we already know that beating Remaru is basically not in the cards right now, so why am I going to attempt this again? This is a bad idea, but oh well. Assuming Remaru didn't despawn? Nope, you're definitely still here. It's gonna take 5 seconds. I need to survive for long enough, basically. Come on. Ah. So, basically... I could win that fight. I know I could win that fight. That's the... It's not easy. I needed to not just do that. Like, the thing with that skill is, you need to hold it down for 5 ticks for its effect to take effect, for it to happen. But once that first hit comes in, it looked like Rimuru's self-regen wasn't really working fast enough or something, because Rimuru didn't regen at all, it didn't look like, or if it did, it was very, very minimal amounts. So if I were to run in, start the effect, and let it happen as soon as I go... Yeah, if it basically happened as soon as I was in range of Rimuru, I could let that happen, get some drains in, get Magicules back. We know, like, we can survive long enough with a Drain Invigorate combo. Just get some EP and Magicules back that way. Okay, I could 100% win that fight right now. It just needs a lot of strategy. It's like, Yeah. Death Blessing, immediate hit, knocks Rimuru down like a big chunk. Go in with a couple of drains to get back our magic cools. Switch to Invigorate to stay alive for a moment. And then get some distance and get a Death Blessing in. I think we could do it. And also, I mean, if you get a single Embracing Drain in, if I Invigorate, I can move again, but Rimuru is still stuck in place. Lust is a very, very good counter skill for Rimuru. Rimuru has a lot of extra, has like a lot of extra effects even this early on, Rimuru, but still can't really do anything if we manage to drain away all of their EP and all and whatnots and do insta half health damage. So you know what? We know what? Assuming Rimuru is still there next time, I think we win. I think we're going to rematch Rimuru next time. So for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. Oh, hold on, hold on. I almost forgot something. I added an Explorer's Compass. Hold on. Isn't there... Let's see, where is it? Is it frequently asked questions? Explorer's Compass, there it is. I introduce you to the Explorer's Compass. With this compass, it allows you the ability to locate any structure known to man. I mean, how do you craft your own again? Okay, it's super easy to craft your own anyways. Yeah, you just need to go underground, find some cobwebs, and use some shears. Other than that, we could get everything right now. So yeah, I'm fine using the spawn inversion. The labyrinth is also something really important to go find. So I guess next time we're going to the labyrinth and we're going to rematch Rimuru again with our new lust abilities. I'm fairly certain we can win if I play it right. Anyways, for real now, take care everybody. Definitely just interrupted my own outro there. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care everybody.